I've never seen anything like this before. They say the memories of the stone are forever. Is this what they mean?
Maybe. Genlog ghosts. Or not the spirits of actual darkspawn or dwarfs, but what the stone remembers.
For generations, they have told you you are nothing, swept you away like so much dust. Now you are the only thing standing between them and the darkspawn that threaten our empire. Show them that you are not nothing. Show them that you can be warriors. Let the stone tremble with the thunder of your footsteps! Fight!
Maybe, I'm not sure, like, so many tags fell in the very first blight. We seen perhaps the memories of the last gasps. I suspect that we maybe. Ruins. I love ruins.
For generations, they have told you you are nothing, swept you away with so much dust. We have to follow them. I'm not gonna sit here and get eaten by those monsters.
But this is our home. We can't survive out there.
We won't survive in here.
He's right, you know. Cracked breastplate. Huh. Now, private documents are several hundred years old. You think it'd be a bit more valuable than that trader trash. Oh yeah. Told you I'd forget about him. I will get used to that. I need to get used to that.
Guide my arm.
These guys should be no problem. The spiders, like most things, hate fire.
By those monsters.
But this is our home. We can't survive out there.
Right there, Frank, and everybody else. Why are y'all bleeding so much? Stop bleeding. Gross. Make gross noises. A note here. Scout report. The defenses have failed and the golems are lost. Ways clear from the Pillars of Kadash to Kal Harol. The Darkspawn are 3 days from Kal Harol. Foremost, prepare the tag. The left path or the right path? Whatever. Oh. Oh, whoops. Well, actually, I suppose this is the best way to go. They weren't paths, one was just a room.
Darkspawn, kill them all. Now it's better than later.
Disciple Scout.
Kill the intruder!
Get his ass back on, that should be no problem. Dayton uses distraction and then kicks the Darkspawn in the balls. In the meantime, he tries to cripple the other one in the butt. He crippled him to death. The Darkspawn ghosts refuse to realize that the fight is over and has been for many centuries. Oh my. It appears to be spreading. Incoming. Okay, that's a good amount. Hold. Come on. There you go, stop holding. Hey, Nathan shatters somebody else. There, Valana tries to get into range. Twin strikes Heartseeker. Ooh, I'm liking Sigrun's style back there. Giant Spider approaches unused web. Sigrun, what are you up to? Just watching them die. I'm trying out a new style there. See that? It's like sports commentary instead of like active tactical thinking. It's like, ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at this. I don't know. It'd be worth trying for a little bit. I like it though. It's nice.
Chin up, Earl. Someone must fend off the Darkspawn. Delan says that if we do, the ancestors will look kindly upon us and forgive us.
Forgive you for what? That's very distracting, Frank. Very distracting.
These weapons were taken from the armories of Kal Haral. I ask only for volunteers who would rather die fighting than give in.
Sod off. You people left us for dead.
Then you will go to your graves, knowing that you murdered the one person who thought you worthy to bear arms for Kal Haral!
That's weird. What happened?
These weapons were taken from the armories of Kal Haral. I ask
We're in Kal
only
Haral.
for volunteers who would rather die fighting.
Those bastards left us behind, and he wants us to fight to defend their escape.
You're going to die anyway. Daylon is giving us a chance to prove we're not worthless.
You're full of sawduster. Some of us are going to try to make it to the surface. You in?
No. I'm going to do something right for once in my life.
Castless, I suspect. Of course. Because why would dwarves go out of their way to save the castless?
Now's better than later.
Some of them would have been criminals and stuff like that. Their last chance for redemption, as it were. Oh. Lyrium sand. I don't think that's necessarily what Justice had in mind when he asked for a trinket.
Those bastards left us behind, and he wants us to fight to defend their escape.
These weapons were taken from the
You're going to die anyway. Daylon
And some of the castless went for the went for the surface. Good for them.
May the gods
Well, how do I feel about that, actually? I'll think about it after the spider fight. I never noticed before that Nathan moves out of the range of stuff. I don't know, maybe just to get like a better shot on the enemy? That's weird. I don't know why he's doing that. Is that part of his tactics? He is ranged. Whoops. No, hang on. Ranged. Attack from range when enemies are visible. Not chase enemies if they move away. There's nothing about it which says they should move, but whatever. I'm good with it.
I'm going to do something right.
So, should the castless lay down their lives to protect the people that abandoned them? I suspect not. By all means, it would be the kindest of them would. The ones who want to do the most right, but they would be perfectly within their rights to like try and fend for themselves, since that's basically what they were left to do. Anyway, the fortress of Kal Haral was established by Paragon Hirol and became known as a center for learning for smiths. Its workshops are where Paragon Hirol conceived his famous improvements to golem resilience and power, and where Hirol's favourite student developed a method for storing refined lyrium that is still used today. These breakthroughs brought Kal Haral great prosperity, and its passageways glittered with gold and silver. For decades, the tag was the favourite home of apprentice smiths. Unfortunately, as time wore on, only the richest could afford to train there. When the Darkspawn came, Kal Haral was among the first of the great tags to fall. Our people still mourn the loss. Fight some did. Look at them. Unarmoured. With weapons only. I mean, was this possibly how the Legion of the Dead was first formed? It seems pretty similar, you know, like in terms of outlook. Disgraced members, simply there to die. What's up here? Oh yeah, this is where that speech was being held. So is it the stone that's doing this? Is it the stone that's conjuring these spirits of dead battles, or is there something else going on here? What's that? Trade quarter. Oh, there's something up there first. So it looks like the fleshy presence is stronger down there. I suspect that's where we'll be going eventually. Who am I? What's that? Okay, Nathan's in crushing prison, and there's not too much that Volana can really do to help that out. So just get healing there early. Take this. Try see if Petrify is worth its salt. Resist it. Oh, it worked. Get him, Frank. There we go. Muy bien. Ooh, Staff of Vigor. The fleshy's pretty strong in here too, you know. Thought it might be an area transition for a second. No, just
Can I get you a ladder?
Dwarven
so you can
massive
get off my
armored
back?
gloves. Cause why not? Okay, let's see. I either stop now or I push on. Oh, let's have a peek. Let's peek our head through the door at the very least. What's going on?
Rush the attack! Go! The loss is mine!
The what?
You are correct that I do not understand, Volana. Help me understand.
There is so much history between my kind and humans, Justice. Where would I begin?
You can only be responsible for your actions, your judgment. Does the same not apply to them?
You may be right. I don't know.
And the atonement?
I will atone when they do.
Oh, that's progress. Wow. You know, Justice is probably exactly the right person to speak to Volana about this. An encounter. Oh, no. This. Group of Darkspawn also appearing to be storming the fortress, engaging in battle with other Darkspawn, but the Broodmothers are your priority and you must press on. We knew that there were warring clans. Could the Architects clan be here? We know they're set against each other. Hello. Nathan, that is not the most efficient use of your power. Pulled. Somebody died. Who died? I got experience there. What the hell happened? Whoa, what was that acidic coating? What did I just do? Oh no, I just received it. I didn't use it. Okay, what's the choices here? There's plenty in there. It's some up a side street. Okay, well, whatever.
All right.
You don't need to punish on Nathan, just kick him in the balls.
Better than later.
There you go.
I suppose you do have features.
I think everybody just laughed there. Oh, look, a glitched blood texture. Huh. Ooh, Hyrule sarcophagus, huh? Ooh, hoo 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 hoo. Wall carving. Paragon Hyrule. Born a warrior, he excelled at arms and strategy but was not content. Hyrule believed he was born outside the caste system, able to see anything he chose, to be anything he chose. A warrior, a smith, even a noble. He would not rest until he'd mastered the art of war, the art of smithing, and the art of rule. He was eccentric, maybe even mad. Some said he'd taken too many blows to the head in the provings, yet Hyrule accomplished what he set out to do. He trained under the greatest smiths and the greatest warriors, and his achievements in both fields were so great that the assembly could not help but make him a paragon. Thus noble house Hyrule was born. So that's him. Breaking open his sarcophagus mean incurring the wrath of these guys, but yeah, I respect the guy. But I've raided other tombs before. I don't really see a problem with it. Heavy Maul, Girdle of Kal Harol, 6 defense. I'm actually not going to leave that. I'm not going to disturb it. It's not worth. Like, if there was something very juicy in there, then yeah, I'd take it. But there's not, so I will not. Howdy, folks.
Let's see some.
Haven't you heard? All Darkspawn are fair game to Wardens.
Dwarves. Having this much lyrium in one place is dangerous.
Now it's better than later.
You are nothing!
Okay, I'm clearly getting some graphical glitches here. Unless certain types of invading Darkspawn just have square blood pools. I don't know, I'm not a biologist. All I know is the fight is taking me some strange places. It's way out of range. That's what happens when you get into the fight, Valana. Use thorns.
I guess I'm still alive. Funny how that keeps happening.
They won't know what hit them.
Sigrun. I like you. I feel like with everybody else I had a chance to like interact with like pretty well socially first, and then we stepped into battle. With you it's just like, you're here, I'm here, let's fight Darkspawn together. I haven't been paying too much attention to you, but I don't know, like, you're making quite a good first impression, just saying. What I am going to do, however, is I'm going to reload and quit Dragon Age and then come back. Glitches are happening and I want to... How big is this area? It's not so bad. I think I do want to keep pressing ahead until like there's some kind of like decent stopping point. I don't want to just stop in the middle of the room. I'm going to take myself out the engine and put myself back into it, and hopefully that'll fix the graphical glitches. So back in a mo. There we go. Hopefully that'll be better. Is there anything back here? Maybe it leads on a bit further. No, it's just a dead end room.
I cannot let them be forgotten. No!
May the stone remember the defenders of Kal Harol, who were born casteless and died warriors.
The dwarves left the casteless behind when they fled Kal Harol. The warrior Dalan, who stayed to defend the Thaig, inspired the casteless to fight and recorded their names on a stone tablet. As representatives of Orzammar, Vuldrik and Dworkin would be interested in seeing the tablet. Vuldrik and Dworkin. Yeah, you're right, they will.
Died warriors. He wanted them to be remembered as warriors. Warrior caste. And look, he carved their names in this tablet. All of them. We can't just leave this here. We have to find some way to honor the memory of those who died here.
Damn straight. I wonder, Sigrun, what brought you to the Legion of the Dead? What shame or sense of duty did that? Nice. Absorbs damage, huh? Broken sword. What's broken stuff? Justice, how you with that shield, buddy? Wait, armor. Pretty good, yo. Very good, yo. Oofed. That's a nice... It's not that bad on... Yep, okay, great, awesome. You know, somehow it looks... I know it's a heavy shield, but it looks just so much less sturdy than one of those nice kite shields.
All right.
Give me that blank pepper. You're there, Sigrun. What's that you got on you? Get it off. Again, visually distracting. Just because you're DLC and made a bunch of new moves doesn't mean you have to rub our faces in all the time.